We're going to start with the basic 5-step arm work. Okay? There's easier ones to do and ways to get in it, but I want you to start understanding, how to stay tight, hip movement, trapping the arm, all that sort of stuff. So as you get further down the line, it gets harder to do, especially once everybody knows everything, but you still can do it. You can still do it and everything, all that sort of stuff. So this arm, I come over the top, and I wrap and I trap the arm here. This arm comes across, and I'm just gonna palm his head, okay? Just like a sweaty basketball, okay? I don't usually grip the collar for this. There's some tricks you can do. I can wrench this. I can also reach up, grab the armpit. So there's some tricks that you can do there. For me, I want the easiest transition between gi and no gi that I can. So 1, 2. I just slap that face and palm his head like a basketball, okay? And let's get this out of the way because it's gonna be in the way. There we go. So as we do that, now I bring my knee up, so I put my foot up on the hip, and notice it's flush to his arm. I'm not doing this. If I'm doing this, he can easily pull his arm out. So here, this helps block that. Now, I'm going to take this leg, I bring it up, and now this leg helps spin me like something that spins, record, iPod thingy, whatever. So I'm gonna spin on here. I keep this up. Now, that's gonna free up my leg to come over the head. I'll show you 2 ways you can do this. I tend to hook my legs, so I squeeze my knees, and I hook my heels to my butt, okay, and I keep control of the arm. I think about pinning the wrist to my chest. I don't do this, because that does nothing, okay? Here, I pin that to my chest, I squeeze my knees, and now gently and slowly, okay, I'm going to pull my heels to my butt, my hips to the sky. Okay. So now, here's why I don't want you doing it. So I see a lot of folks crossing their feet, and the tendency when you cross your feet is you feel strong, but here's what happens. I'm here. It's like as I start to pull that arm, it's like a lever. Okay, and then you lose the arm because he can just posture up. So maybe for the more advanced folks or whatever, but when you cross your feet, 1, 2, flare out your knees, okay, and then your heels go to the butt. Okay, now doesn't take very much. Okay? Does that feel a little tighter? Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I always suck at counting. Keep the arm pinned to your chest. Keep your knees squeezed. Gently and slowly, hips go to the ground, or feet go to the ground, hips go to the sky. Okay? Ready? And